I want to address the question made by Idos Ark, I hope that the name is right, about how I prepare for my trips, especially about logistic and how much of it is already prepared before and how much is spontaneous around the actual trip. I usually run scenarios, all the possible ones, to see what fits and what not, how it works with my experience. And I know that it's exhausting, but on the other side, is the only way to be free during the trip because you need to know a lot about the environment you're getting in, the rules of the country, if you can camp or not. For example, I really like to go to northern countries because Norway and Scotland, for example, they have the free or roaming, which means you can put your tent almost everywhere. You can cross land, and it's your right. There are rules, and they are to be followed. Each country has different ones. For example, Norway, you need to put the tent 150 meters from each place you find, a house or a private property. But apart from that, apparently you can really just enjoy the landscape as it is. Running scenarios free you from being worried about where is the next supermarket, if there is a river you can get water from, where is a campsite in case you want to stay in a campsite instead of being free camping. And this allows you to focus more on the trip. I like to prepare my trips kind of well, but not 100% already made. I usually draw a line on the map and create loops. The first loop is the smaller one and a bigger one, and try to understand which are the other possible ways to get to the same point. Having opportunities and choices during the trip, I think, is fundamental to change it while you're doing it because you will experience it first hand, and maybe the environment is harder than you thought, or maybe it's easier than you thought. Maybe it is raining for 1 week in a row, or maybe it's not raining at all, and you feel like, oh, I want to do more or I want to do less. So it's important to get yourself in options and countries and places where you can choose. Obviously, this is not always possible, but if you have to choose a country and you have to choose where to go, for me that is a very important part of it because allow me to be more engaged with the environment and choosing day by day where to go, which route. And apart from that, it is all about logistic of preparing for the trip.